want to welcome I want to welcome every one of us to this video editing class. So right now I'll just give us an introduction to some of the things that we are going to be learning. I'll just give us some introduction to uh, what video is and what video editing is. So when it comes to video, let me just start with this. There are different types of video editors. There are different type of video editors. We have what is called the videographer or cinematographer. We have what is called the motion designer, and then all of these people, they have the different things they do. We have animators, we have cartoon animators, and the likes. We have several of them. So when you say that you're a video editor, you must actually know the particular aspect of video editing you are talking about. And I believe that in this class, we are going to understand who video editor is, the different type of video editing we have, and then from there you'll be able to choose the one you actually want. Are we getting what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
all right. So now, giving you the introductory part, like I said, I told you that we have different type of video editors. There are some that has to deal with camera. So that means that if it has to do with camera, those are the people we call videographer or cinematographer. Now, there is no much difference between videographer or cinematographer. The only difference they just have is that the capacity or the amount of gadgets they are dealing with. So if you are just dealing with one or two camera, you are a videographer. But if it has to do with you are dealing with several cameras, and I mean all these big cameras, then you can be a cinematographer. So there is no much difference between the two. It's just the amount of or the capacity of the camera they are dealing with that differentiates between the two of them. So now, if you are a videographer, that means that you are dealing with camera. That means you carry your camera, you go to a site, or you go to somewhere to go and shoot. Then after you are done shooting, and you bring them to your system to come and edit. So that one is known as a video editor or a videographer or cinematographer. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that's one
Yes.
yes. So that's one aspect of video editing. Then there is another type of video editing. This one is called motion designing. So for a motion designer, let me see if I can. I don't know if you people are seeing my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, so I just want to give you some sample of what I'm talking about. So for instance, now I'm going to show you a particular video. So this video I want to show you is just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Okay. For instance, I as a person, I'm a videographer, and in my church, I'm the one in charge of the videos of my church. So I just want to give you an example of who a video editor is or a videographer is. I mean those that have camera, that has to do with camera, where you go to a scene, you take your shot, you shoot something with your camera, and then you come back to the office or wherever, maybe your house or your workspace, to come and edit the video that you have done. So for instance now, in my church, I was the one who recorded this video I'm about to play. So now this is my pastor, he's the one preaching now. So I was the one who took these video shots. Are you getting what I'm saying? So maybe you have a video you also want to shoot. You can as well go with your camera. And then in this class, for those that will be attending the paid program, I'm also going to teach you. Maybe you've never dealt with camera before, you don't know how to operate a camera. In this same class, I'm going to teach you how to operate a camera. I will teach you the different type of camera we have, the lenses, the type of lens to use, because we have various type of lens and they all serve different functions. So all these things I'm going to teach you in the that will be in the paid class anyway, because we are going to have some class apart from this one that we are having currently. This class is just to give us some kind of introduction on what we do. So in this video, for instance, now it was shot with a camera. So with this camera, after I've shot them, I use about 3 cameras for this video. I have my main camera, which was taking something like a close shot. Then I also have the second camera, which was taking something like a wide range, like a wide shot. Then I also have the third camera, which was moving around, which was taking the congregation and people's reaction to the pastor's message. So I was using telecamera for this video. So after taking all these shots of with this telecamera, I then bring them to my system to edit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let me just play this video for you for a while. This is the close. So this is the close shots that I took from the camera. Then let me show you the second one. That was the first video I just played that I just closed now. That was my main camera. Then now this is the second shot. Are you seeing it? You can see that this other shot is taking the pastor and the congregation. So this is the second shot, the second camera, which I call the second view. So I'm going to teach you on how I edited all these videos. So that's my second view. Then the third view. So this is my third view. This is my third camera, which was the third view. So this third camera was what I was using to take some of the congregation. Actually, this camera was moving around. That's why you might be seeing some kind of maybe some flaw and the likes. This other camera is taking the face of the congregation. So by the time I put these videos together, like anyone who is viewing it, there's a way they feel engaged when they're watching the end result of this video that I shot. So this type of video that we just saw just now is what I call a videographer that I just showed us. Is who a videographer is. They go with their camera to take a shot and they come back to the office to edit the videos that they've shot. Then another type of video editing, which I also believe that if you want to take your video editing to the next level, you should also have this skill. Although you might not have it so well, but at least you should have a little bit of it. You should have an idea of it. And that's what I call motion design. That's another big type of video editing. So this motion designer, that one does not necessarily has to do with you handling camera. So just from your system, you can create something from scratch and you make it as a video. Then another type of video editor is what I call animators, cartoon animators. So these one are those that create cartoon. All these cartoon you always watch, they are the one who deal with it. So if we have the time also, I'm just going to give us some introductory aspect of it. But for the motion design, let me just give you an example of what I mean by motion design or graphic, motion graphics. So now, this one that I just played, that I'm playing currently for you, is what I called graphic design. Uh, sorry, motion graphics. Motion graphics is you moving, making your text or graphical components to be moving on your screen. So there's a way you edit your text or your graphics in such a way that they look appealing to the eyes, and then they are very beautiful and they look engaging. All these things are some of the things you should actually know as a video editor, because they make your video work to be beautiful, and then they make it engaging. So if you want to edit your video in such a way that it will be engaged a lot, you must have this tool, which I call motion graphics or motion designer. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'll just play the video again so that you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know why the thing is hanging. Right? Okay, so that's that. Now let's go to the main thing, which is about the videography aspect, where you go and edit. I believe that many of us that are here, what we want to learn is video editing, how maybe you're taking a video shot with your camera or with your phone, then you want to really edit them. Now, I'm going to be introducing us to some softwares that we make use of, and I'm talking of uh, uh, professional softwares that they make use of in the industry. So I'm going to be introducing those softwares to us. And I believe that if you want to take editing very seriously, you should have this software. So one of them is the Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro. Let me just open it for you so that you can see. I have them here on my system. Adobe Premiere Pro. So just a minute. Okay, let me just search for it. Now, this is the Adobe Premiere Pro that I'm talking about. Although I have it opened here already, and as you can see, it's popping up here, Adobe Premiere Pro. So this is one of the industry software that we use.
Kindly unmute, please.
So this Adobe Premiere Pro is one of the powerful and the industry used video editing software. And then there are some others that they make use of. One of them is also called DaVinci. DaVinci is spelled as DAVINCI. DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve, actually, that's the full name. But in this class, we will just be making use of this Adobe Premiere Pro. And I'm going to introduce you to the software and how it works. This software is very powerful. I can tell you that there's nothing you can do on it. There is literally, if you can think it, I'm telling you, you can actually do whatever thing you want to do on this software. So I will be giving you some introductory thing about this software. So when you launch the software, just the way I just launched this software right now, this is the first thing it's going to be bringing you to. So as you can see in this aspect part, you can see here I have new project, here I have open project, while here you can see that it's telling me recent. So these are the recent projects that I'm working on. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if I want to start a new project, all I just have to do is to click on this new project. Then maybe I'm working on a project already, one of my saved projects, and I want to open that same project. All I just have to do is click on this open project. Then if that same project is on my recent, then I'll just click on that same project that is on the recent tab here. I'll just click on it and open it. So that's that. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll just assume that I want to start a new project. All I'll just do is to click on new project. So when you click on new project, this is the tab is going to bring it up for you. As you can see here, we have new project, here we have name. So it's asking you that what do you want to name the project. So for here, I'll just name it video. So I'll just name it video editing class tutorial. Then here, location, that is where you want the project to be saved. So I always leave this one at the default settings. That's under my Premiere Pro folder. That's where it will be saved. Then here is it's going to ask you for the video format and your audio format. So all these ones, I leave them in their default setting. I don't touch them. I just leave them at their default setting. Then from there, I just click on OK. So when you click on OK, then it's going to pop up and bring up. I don't know why it's taking time like this, but it doesn't take time usually like this. Let's just give it time. Okay. Now this is our software. This is our software, Adobe Premiere Pro. You can see I'm using the 2021 version actually. So for some of you, you can just download the latest one. But me, I'm fine with this one I'm using. So on this software right now, there are four main um, work workspace or work panel that you can see. This is one panel here, and as I'm clicking on the panel, you can see this blue line that is that outline around the panel. This is one panel right now. This is another panel. This is another panel here. Then this is another panel. So I'm going to explain what all these panels, what they mean, and what they serve. So on this panel right now, you can see that here I have my source. Then here I have effect control. Here I have the audio clip mixer. Then here I have the metadata. this panel. Then on this panel here is where I have my program. Only program is on this panel. Then on this panel here, this is where I have my project. If you can remember what I titled my project when I was naming it, I named it as video editing class tutorial. So this is my project panel. Then here also I have my media browser. Here I have my library. I also have the effects and the likes, but let's just stay with what is here right now. Then on this panel is where I have my timeline, and I'm going to be showing you so I'm going to be showing you what each thing, what they serve. Now, but before I start teaching you everything, let me start from here first. That's my project panel. Now on this project panel, you can see here I have import media to start. So for those of you, so let's just assume that you've taken your video shot, you've shot a video, and then you want to edit that video. So when you transfer those videos to your system, are you getting what I'm saying? And now you want to bring those videos to your Premiere Pro to edit. It is on this panel you are going to come to, this project panel. And on this project panel, you can already see here where it says that import media to start. So if you want to import your medias, all you just have to do is there are different ways you can import. One of them is to press Control I. Control I. So if I press Control I, now this thing is going to pop up. You can see import. So let me import this video right now, just for example. These are my unedited video files. Okay, let me just import this video. Or no, let me import this. This one is not that long. You can see the moment I click on that import, the video is now here. This is the video I just imported. So there are several ways you can import, either by pressing Ctrl I, or another way you can also import is to double click on this panel. If I double click on it, you can see the same tab has pop up again. So any video you want to bring to your software, you just start clicking on those videos. So I can click on this one again. Can click on, if I'm picking everything, I just have to select everything, then click on open. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So I don't have to do that because I've already imported the video I want us to work on. Let me just close this. I'm just showing us the different ways we can import videos. So it is either you use Control I or you double click on this your tab. So the moment you double click on that tab, just like the way I did here, the moment you double click on it, select the files you want to import, then click on open. So it will be imported to the software. Then another way you can also import is to come to file. So when you come to file, you can see here I have import, or you can also see Control I, just like the way I showed us the other time. So if I click on this import, you still bring up the import tab. So select the whatever thing you want to import to the software. So when you are done selecting them, just click on open. Then you will see everything.
Until the class end, you cannot pause it.
Can I say I just imported these files here? Just imported this one. These ones are pictures. They are pictures. These are videos. So you can import pictures, you can import videos, you can import music, your sound or your recorded file, your recorded sound. So there are several ways. These are different things you can actually import. Sha. So this is our project panel. Now, if I want to edit this video, now this is the video I want to edit, which I imported. If I want to edit it, if I double click on this video right now, you can see that it's displaying here. So this panel where it's displaying is what we call the source panel. That's where it's displaying. Maybe you want to preview a video, you can preview it from this source panel. So if I play it now, and you see, you can just preview this video on the source panel. But if you want to start editing and start working on that same video, all you just have to do is to drag the video to your timeline panel, which is this panel. Just drag it here. So the moment you drag it here, it will start displaying on your program panel. So any video that is here will be showing on this same panel. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it's as though your timeline panel and your program panel, they are working together. So anything you are editing on this timeline, you'll be seeing it here. Why this source panel is just for preview. Are you getting what I'm saying? But the program panel is where your main work is. I just believe you are getting what I'm explaining here.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's just continue. Now on this timeline panel, you can see that we have various things around here. I have what is called V1, V2, V3. Then here we have what is called A1, A2, A3. Now all these things, they are not that complex. They are very simple. If you have been following me and you keep following, you will get everything. So now for this V1, it means all these V1, V2, V3, they are just like layers. They are layers. And for the V part, it means video. While for the A part, it means audio. So for every video that I drag, your video, they will have sound. So the video aspect is where it will be showing on V, while the audio aspect will be showing on A, which is standing for your audio. Are you getting what I'm saying?